When we get involved in a project, especially a renovation project, we start at the beginning. We walk through all the spaces and kind of develop a shopping list of exactly what we want to accomplish. And as you go through that process, it evolves into a bigger, grander vision of what it can be.
We don't do everything on paper. It's a conversation, it's a discussion, a collaboration between all of us.
We need to listen to the client, and we need to listen to the land. You know, what are these two essential elements saying to us? And when you open your ears and open your eyes, these things will just emerge.
We all realized that this piece of property was just truly amazing. And now, how amazing could it be with an even better house in it?
So this client really wanted to do something first class that maximized the impact of the river bend on which he lives and Beaver Dam Road.
And my first thought here was, if I can be candid, was disappointment. It was a situation where we felt like there was something here that needed to be rescued. Its relationship with the creek was almost non-existent, especially from these primary living areas here. The southern sunshine that we relish here in this climate couldn't penetrate into these primary spaces. There was a ridgeline view across the valley that you wouldn't know was there because the windows were so poorly arranged. You know, the glory of this property is Gore Creek, which flows right past the home, and you had no sense that it was here when you walked in.
We saw an opportunity when we walked in. We asked him, we said, you know, now's the time to do some exploration if you'd like us to. It's not that difficult to draw some sketches and show you what you could have.
He challenged the team to look at it through a lens of real estate values and adding value to the project. So as a team, we sat down and said, okay, where can we add some square footage to the project that are easily captured, but also adds living square footage? One of the biggest transformative features that we were able to add was to rework the roof line. And we literally removed the roof. We're able to make an incredible relationship with the river.
The original house was just gable after gable after gable. So we were looking at ways to open up the views, and one of the first ways we could think of doing that was really eliminate the problem, which was the gables.
To take this north wall that was a due east-west orientation, skew the position to open this up and essentially create a parallel wall to the river. And in so doing, through the skewed angle, now we also look right down the river.
We actually created a wall out of glass, essentially, that were doors, and when they open up, there is no structural corner visible.
There are times when we have this sense that the client doesn't even know how cool it will be. I just know when he arrives to move in and he experiences this transition from inside to outside for the first time, it's going to be a great surprise.
All the windows along this whole north wall, there actually are doors. You have these big lift and slide doors to really bring in the outside noises and the warmth of the summer.
With all the projects that we build, we look at it from a sustainability perspective, where we understand how to minimize the impact on the land, how to respect the trees that are here and protect them for the life of the construction project, and how to protect the beautiful river that we're building right next to. We looked at how to stage materials. We looked at how cranes would sit on the land. We were excited to add solar panels, high efficiency boilers, mechanical equipment, windows with a great energy efficiency, the highest technology of insulation, so that you're using the least amount of energy to run your home.
The vision for the interior of the space was about bringing the outside in. The wet bar separates the dining room and the living room, and it will have a backlit geode slab that reminded me of the river when we selected it. The client really likes to cook and entertain, and he wanted all stainless steel appliances, and he wanted the big, huge refrigeration, stainless steel countertops, and we wanted to offset that, warm it up a little bit by the slab that we selected for the island. We brought the natural stone from the exterior in on the fireplace. When we were under construction, one of the walls got eliminated, and we were standing in the master bath area going, wow, we don't really need this wall here. We can just look out and see the river from here, and maybe this is where the vanity should go. We also want to be able to see the creek from every angle of the house, see it, feel it, hear it. and that was an important goal.
Shaeffer Design is fantastic. We really enjoy working with them, not only their creativity, the material choices that they bring to the table, but also their professionalism.
We work with Shaeffer Designs routinely. They're very competent, highly creative design firm. They make us look good.
Shaeffer Construction has been great to work with. They're a great team. We would draw something and they would call a meeting to make sure that we were on the same page.
From the very beginning, Shaeffer Construction was very supportive of the process that we were going through, and it was very proactive in the way they looked ahead at some of the details and some of the drawings.
And one of the things that separates a fine contractor from the others is their willingness to entertain custom detailing, custom ideas. Shaeffer, absolutely willing to take on these assignments and execute them so well.
I really enjoy working with Shepherd Resources. Doug is an artist, he's gifted, and Ryan, he makes sure it all works.
When Shepherd became a part of the team in those first meetings, they looked at the program that we created. They honored that, but they also looked beyond it. They expressed what else the project could be.
We have an overriding tongue-in-cheek philosophy that we live by, that any perfect job is acceptable. And we know you can't attain perfection on this earth, but we really work toward that in the way we serve our clients and in the end result.